Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Ng and Mr. Chow. Today we will be presenting our port operations CA1 assignment presented by me, Priya, Dave, Melky, and Zhe. So to summarize this article, Indonesia President Joko Widodo inaugurated about $4 million on the new Patiban seaport. Also, the Patiban seaport was funded by the Japanese government to revitalize the Indonesia's economy after being hit by the pandemic, which causes them to go into a recession. Also, the government targets to boost the competitiveness of Indonesia's exports, particularly in the automotive sectors.
Tanjung Priok Seaport is located in Jakarta, Indonesia, and it is the busiest seaport in Indonesia. It handles more than 50% of Indonesia's cargo by sea, and because of its location, it is very congested. This port provides specialized services for many types of cargo, including general cargo, dry bulk, liquid bulk, oil and chemical cargo. This port is very big, and the total capacity of this port is about 8 million TEUs. This port is ranked second busiest in the world by Lloyd's 100 ports in 2019. As you can see from the picture on the left, there are many ships.
Okay, now I'll be talking about the Patiban Seaport, which you can see in the picture on the right. The Patiban Deep Seaport is an seaport that's still currently under construction at Subang, West Java of Indonesia. It is located 70 kilometers from the Karawang Industrial Estate and 145 kilometers from the city center capital of Jakarta. This place has many Japanese industrial firms, particularly automotive and automotive manufacturers operations. The port is expected to be fully completed by 2027, but can currently be in operation. The Patiban Seaport is expected to be Indonesia's primary export port. It is also expected to solve the overcapacity of the Tanjung Priok port and traffic congestions in Jakarta from the transport cargo. It has a capacity to rise to 7.5 million TEUs by 2037. Next slide. Now I'll be talking about how foreign investments can benefit Indonesia, in this case Japan. Foreign investments in a seaport can greatly benefit Indonesia as it will allow them to have a boost in their economic recovery. The Japanese government funded the Patiban Deep Seaport construction, which allowed it to be mostly completed. This will allow it to relieve pressure on Jakarta's main port, Tanjung Priok Port. Not only does it help relieve economic stress, it also allows for the locals to find job opportunities, as well as income for Indonesian port workers, as well as skill sets to manage new equipment.
Even though Indonesia has benefited from this port, Japan will also benefit greatly from investing in a foreign country's port. Japan will increase their relationship with Southeast Asian neighbors, and there will be more trade between these two nations. there will be more exports from Japan into Indonesia, as there will be more Japanese ships traversing through the ports. And yeah, the ships are prioritized because Japan funded the port. There will also be less tariffs placed on Japanese goods. So yeah, so there's a bigger market for Japan to tap into. Yeah. So for both countries, they will benefit because there's a long-term economic sustainability between the two countries. Yeah.
The benefits of Patimban seaports are reducing traffic load in Tanjung Priok Seaport due to the good location Patimban Seaport is in, as it is able to link to various sectors from industrial manufacturing and agriculture, therefore increasing overall export. Through this, it helps to boost Indonesia's economy ever since the pandemic hit, and it helps to reduce the unemployment rate in Indonesia, as well as more traders are able to find jobs in the Patimban seaport. Thus creating around 5 million job opportunities for locals. However, there are still downsides from the Patimban seaport, as on the map on the right, it's actually located quite near to Tanjung Priok Seaport, therefore posing as a threat to the business continuity at Old Changi, at Old Tanjung Priok Seaport. The Tanjung Patimban Seaport is also mainly built to export automobiles, therefore making it more attractive to traders instead of the older Tanjung Priok Seaport. Therefore, Tanjung Priok Seaport might generate lesser revenue than before and earn lesser for Indonesia.
Now I'm going to talk about the suitability of building a new seaport. So different parts of the world has different types of weather phenomenon, and as you can see from the picture, Indonesia is actually located in the Pacific Ring of Fire. So it's a place where high degree of tectonic activities take place. So this means that Indonesia is prone to natural disasters like tsunamis, flood, and earthquakes. So it might not be suitable for the Patimban seaport to be built because port facilities might be damaged by the natural disasters.
Furthermore, due to climate change, the high amount of carbon dioxide from human activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation has been absorbed by the ocean's waters. The more carbon dioxide absorbed, the lower the pH level of the seawater, resulting in an increase in the acidity of the ocean. Currently, the most acidic water among the oceans is Bering Sea, near the chain of Aleutian Island, having a pH level of 7.5 to 7.8. Waters near the Bering Sea could be corrosive and may damage vessels, port facilities, and buildings if new ports were to be built around or near the sea. However, despite these upcoming problems, if preventing measures are implemented, new ports can still be built without.
So that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.